Have you ever wondered what it would feel like to be trapped in a den full of hungry, roaring lions? It sounds super scary, right? Well, today we're going to hear about a brave man named Daniel who faced exactly that. But how did he get there? And what happened next? Let's find out. Once upon a time, in a land far away called Babylon, lived a man named Daniel. Daniel was very wise and kind, and he loved God very much. He prayed to God 3 times every single day. The king, whose name was Darius, really liked Daniel. He saw how smart and trustworthy Daniel was and planned to make him the ruler over the whole kingdom. But some other men in the kingdom were very jealous of Daniel. They didn't like that the king favored him so much. They tried to find something wrong with Daniel's work, but he was always honest and did his job perfectly. So, they came up with a sneaky, mean plan. They went to King Darius and said, "Oh, great king, let's make a new law. For the next 30 days, no one can pray to any god or man except for you, O king. And if anyone breaks this law, they must be thrown into the den of lions." The king, not realizing it was a trap for Daniel, thought it was a great idea and signed the new law. Now, did Daniel stop praying? Nope. He went home, opened his windows just like he always did, and prayed to God. The jealous men were watching. They rushed back to the king and tattled on Daniel. "Daniel is breaking your law," they shouted. "He's still praying to his God." King Darius was heartbroken. He had been tricked. He liked Daniel and didn't want to hurt him, but he had to follow his own law. That evening, soldiers took Daniel and brought him to the lion's den. The king told Daniel, "May the God you serve so faithfully rescue you." Then, they lowered Daniel into the dark den full of lions and rolled a giant stone to block the entrance. The king was so worried he couldn't eat or sleep all night. Early the next morning, he rushed to the lion's den and called out, "Daniel, servant of the living God, was your God able to rescue you from the lions?" And then he heard a voice from inside the den. It was Daniel. He said, "O king, live forever. My God sent an angel, and he shut the mouths of the lions. They have not hurt me at all." The king was overjoyed. He ordered his men to lift Daniel out of the den immediately. And when they did, there wasn't a single scratch on him. Daniel's faith in God had kept him safe. The king then made a new rule that everyone should respect the God of Daniel, the God who performs amazing miracles. What an incredible story! It shows us that being brave and trusting in what's right is so important, even when things seem really scary. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss our next adventure. Thanks for watching.